Hello, this is me again. I would like to say that this is the third video I'm recording, and if to record the first one it took me months, to record the second one it took me days, and it was quite nerve-wracking between the first and the second, even more intensely than before the first. Before this video, I feel I was excited. I was looking forward to have the window today to make the recording. Yay! So exciting to see how new habits get developed and when does it actually kicks in that I start having fun from something that was really out of the comfort zone before. So today I would like to address one of the most important topics that there is in life, I feel. Resourcing. If there is one thing I wish I had learned at school, it would be to be me, to stay me, to live as me, not as someone else, not to be put in a box, not to be expected to be someone I'm not, but to be encouraged and believed in, to be exactly who I am. And when I mean to be who I am and to live who I am, I mean on all levels. Spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, energetically, on all levels. What I discovered throughout my adulthood is that throughout my childhood and throughout my adolescence, I got really confused. The whole system, the whole upbringing made me forget who I am, made me comply with certain concepts, ideas, and rules that I've never chosen, made me believe in things that I never chose to believe into. It was really fascinating to start waking up from all this imposed bullshit. Because it's nothing else than that, really. So resourcing for me means to live a life in a resourced state that works for me, to live my life to my fullest potential and supporting myself to do that in whatever way it takes, so that I have fun, I enjoy my life, I know how to navigate my emotions, I know how to navigate my whole psychology, I know how to navigate my limiting beliefs and whatever beliefs and mental stuff that is going there. I know how to take care of my energy, I know how to take care of my body, etc., etc. Maybe the closest what you've heard about was self-care. But self-care to me is a limited term. Resourcing is way bigger than that. Being resourced literally means living your life as you, as me, to our highest potential that we can be, and proactively taking care of being in that state of being resourced. It doesn't mean that I will never experience sadness or anger or pain or whatever unpleasant emotions we may perceive. No, it doesn't mean that at all. But it means that even to experience these feelings and these emotions, I'm open. I know how to resource myself, even through these states. So, down to earth, in a blank way, resourcing means for me taking care of my physical, emotional, mental, and energetic state on a daily basis by seeing and structuring my life in a way that works for my blueprint, for my specific energy. So, for example, on a daily basis, I look at what do I need, like structurally and flow-wise. So, for example, for me, what works is to have mornings for myself. If I can have 1 hour in the morning for myself, I'll be a totally different person than if I don't have that time. I know that for me, working more than 1.5 hours a day behind PC brings my energy down. When I know that, why would I do it? I will not do that. I know that if I would work and give more than one bodywork sessions a day, and my bodywork sessions last 2 to 3 hours, I know it's not going to be good for my energy. It's just not what I would enjoy. So once I realized that, I stopped doing it. I don't do it already for 2 or 3 years like that. I know that throughout the day, I need time to get into nature, to dance, to do things that I enjoy. And even work-wise, I wouldn't do anything I don't enjoy. I don't take clients I don't enjoy. I don't do things behind my PC that I don't enjoy. If I have to do something like this, for example, accounting, every one of us who has a business needs to do accounting once in a while. This is not something I particularly enjoy, but I have to do it. So what I would do is I would take an extra hour that morning, when I had to do it yesterday, by the way, to go swimming or to go jogging. And then dance, and then just like enjoy myself to the maximum, and then take the exact time to finish all the accounting. I took maximum 2.5 hours, and then I had an appointment to finish it. So it's literally looking at the days and seeing how do I flow the most, what works for me the most, which things do I need to plan, which things do I leave to the flow. The same way I look at my days throughout the week. So in a week, on a weekly basis, for example, to be me, to live as me, what do I need? I definitely need to have longer periods of time when I go into nature. I want to connect with natural water. I want to connect with natural trees, with sky, with earth, with sun, with moon, with stars. I want to be immersed in contact with nature because it reminds me and it adjusts my frequency all the time. I want to walk bare feet regularly in my garden or in the forest where I go for a walk. This is so important to take care of this. So basically doing on an everyday and a weekly basis everything that supports me to be me. And not do it only once a month or once every a quarter or once a year when I go on vacation, let's say official vacation, or when I have to already unstress my whole system from having done things I don't want to do. So when we find ourselves doing things we don't want to do, then we have to ask the question, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? If it stresses me out, if this is something I don't enjoy, and this is my everyday reality, come on, wake up. Really, why are you doing this? I had to wake up like this too. There is no need whatsoever to do anything we don't enjoy on a regular basis. And if we are to do things that are not of our choice, then we have to look at our internal belief system, mental and emotional bodies, and see how we can resource ourselves so that whatever we are not in the choice of doing, for example, taking care of our elder parents or taking care of a smaller child that requires more attention than usually, then we need to see how can I put myself in a resourced state of mental and emotional state that allows me to have fun with this, or at least be balanced and harmonized after these experiences. How can I ask for the right support? Where can I source maybe extra tips and tricks on how to manage things in the way that works for me personally? The same way I look at the quarter of the year. So for example, for me, on a yearly basis, I need to get out of the place where I live, and it doesn't matter. Now I live in Belgium. I used to live in South Africa, in Croatia, in Greece, in many different countries. I used to live in Asia, and wherever I lived, every quarter of a year, I had to get out of that place. And it's still the case here in Belgium. So I already proactively booked tickets to fly somewhere, to drive somewhere, to spend some days away from the frequency that I am daily immersed into. And that allows me to recharge, that allows me to expand and to get new ideas, new inspirations, new creativity, and bring it back home. If I don't do that, I know it won't be good for me. I won't be able to be me that I am, that I know I am, and enjoy myself. So I wanted to share this importance of resourcing to all of us, and see how you uniquely can apply it for yourself, because this for me is like the number one key to living a happy life, is to know and to find the ways to be resourced on all levels. Now, what differentiates a person who lives in the resourced state versus the one who knows everything about how to be resourced but doesn't live in the resourced state? Let's say you know it's good for you to go for a walk in the nature, but you don't do it. You know it's good for you to do some physical activity, but you don't do it. You know it's good for you to meet with inspiring people, but you don't initiate that. You know it's good for you to stop certain contacts because they just drain you, but you don't do it, etc. So what differentiates these two kind of people? Self-worth. That's the only word I can say. Self-worth. When you feel your self-worth at the level that is so high that you don't doubt it, that you don't question it, there is no question you're not gonna do resourcing, because without being resourced, what kind of life am I gonna live? It's never going to be near to my self-worth, right? And self-worth is requiring to look deeper into our psyche, is requiring to look deeper into our body, which carries all kinds of past experiences and traumas and whatnot. It requires us to look deeper into our emotional setup. It requires us to look deeper into our energetic setup. And this is exactly what I'm doing in my programs in Temple of Tantric Arts. So for example, with women, I'm taking women to Honoring the Sacred Retreat at the end of September. This is one of the things we are going to be working on, besides the sexual empowerment, where we'll teach women all kinds of ways to resource themselves using their sexual energy. We are also going to tap into our soul's calling through the body, through that resourced state, and see how can we stay resourced in our own way to support our unique setup, to live the life we want to live. So I wanted to share all of this with you today, to inspire you on the one hand to look at, okay, where have I maybe not been aware of things that I am draining my energy and not resourcing myself enough. And on the other hand, also to look at your self-worth. How worthy are you? From 0 to 10, 0 being not worthy at all, to 10 being worthy so much. How worthy do you feel to live this life as you?